Welcome back to the Python series. And this video, let us start with some more functions. In this is the fourth video of our series. I'll start with the math functions in Python, and you can try this out. See, so for math functions, there are certain basic functions available. Those are, I can say, inbuilt functions. So, and I'll show you one more trick. For example, you have seen I am trying everywhere to print a hyphen and then I draw up a very big line. Rather than doing that, I love this feature of Python. You can just say print times 40. That's it. And now this will automatically start printing your things for like 40 hyphens. First of one of them, I have like, let's say I have min value. First one is min value. So let's say I take a variable called as min value. And in min value, I will say if there is a function called as minimum, which takes an input of various arguments. So if I say 1, 2, 3, 0, 5, 7, 79, 98, 100. So here, if I see what is the minimum value, let's say print, and it will say, let's say my min value is what? Min value. So if I try to execute this, let me shift to command prompt, no need of PowerShell, and I say Python math functions. So it says minimum is 0, but if I take out this 0 from the list and I try to run it again, so it says minimum is 1. Same way, I can try for my max value. So if I say max underscore value is equal to, and let's say max, okay, let us copy the same function and just change the name of the function. In fact, the whole thing I'll copy and just rename the min value with max value everywhere. That way, this will become what? Max value. What is my max value of this? Then I have max here and max here. And let us print this line again. So I'll copy this here again. Okay, so max is 100. So it's simple, easy functions of mathematics which are available. Then we have got absolute functions. So let's see if I have to use my absolute function. Let's see how that works. Here I have got a is equal to -3, and I say if I print a, then I do a is equal to absolute of a. This time if I print the absolute value of whatever was the absolute value of a, let's see what will be the output. So let us clear this and run this again. See, -3 was the input, absolute value it gave me was of 3. Next, what I want to do is I want to import math. Now, this is one more thing about Python. You can import in the middle of the script as well, but just let us follow the conventions and I'll put it on top. And I can use certain functions which are coming from math. So let me print this here. And I want to find out there are more functions. So if I say print dir of math, so there are various functions available in math. See, we have spoken about functions starting with underscore underscore. These are all magic functions which we're going to talk. But apart from that, we have got more functions here. If you can see the list, we have got cos, sine, ceiling, cube root, ceiling, combination, copy sign, cos, degrees, distance, exponential. I don't even know what is ERFCR. Then we have got factorial, floor function. Then we have got sum, gamma. Then we have got log, log to the 10, log to whatever power, mod f, not a number, sin, sine. Then we have got square root and remainder. So these are various functions which are available. Let us use some of these. So let me start with the first one. So I complete this. So let's print the value of pi. So I say print pi math dot pi. Okay. Print math dot pi. So 3.14 and whatever is the value you have. Then I have got certain more functions like what if I want to find out the remainder. So I say again, let's try to copy paste this because I have been doing in the same order here. I say remainder and let me find math dot remainder. And if I pass remainder between 5 and 2, so 5 divided by 2, my remainder should be what? It's 1.0. You know how remainder work, correct? That's basic mathematics. Then I have to find out, let's say, what are the radians? Or let's try one more with factorial first. So I say I want to find out what is the factorial for. So see, in various languages like Java and other thing, factorial is not something which will get as an input. So if I say what is the factorial of, let's say, 5, so it's 120. You have to write the loops and everything to just get the factorial output. Then let's say there is one more function related to degrees. So I will just take this print function first, and that way it gives me a clear output in my codes as well, so I don't have to worry about that. Then I have got radians. So let's say radian is equal to math dot radians of 90 degrees, and let me print radian of 90 is math dot, sorry, I've already calculated the radian, right? So I'll take the radian from there. So the radian of 90 is 1.57, and I can do same thing for, let's say, sine. So what is sine 90? As far as I remember, it should be 1, right? So sine of 90 degree is math dot sine of 90. It should be, okay, it's 0.89. I'm not sure. What is 1 then? Sine 90. Okay, let's just take that. Cos 90 is how much? Minus. And tan 90 is how much? Minus 1. Okay. So you can use various trigonometric functions as well as per your requirement. So this is about math functions which are available in Python. So the next set of functions what we are going to explore is all about input functions. So I'll say input hyphen functions dot py. Here I'm planning to take the inputs from the console now. So let us try that out. First thing, we need to say there is an inbuilt function called as input. So I'll say input, and you can say enter your name. Okay. So whatever name you enter, it will be stored in your name. And then I say age is equal to input, and I will say enter your age. This way I got both the inputs. Now, if I both see both of them will be given as string. So if I print, let's say name, I want to print that first. So I say name, comma, hyphen hyphen, age. But also I want to print, two things. What is first is type of name. Then I will print my type of age. So first, both of them I bet will be string. Why? Because we are taking input from a console. What you can expect there. So let us execute this. Clear the screen from the old one, and let's say Python input functions. I'll say enter my name. I said enter your I got the value. Both are in age. So how can you format this? For example, you want to do some iterations or want to do some calculation with age. What will we do is age is equal to int. This is also one of the inbuilt function now of age. After I do this, and if I print this line again, it should change the type of my age now. So same thing. See, this time it has become int, and now I can do my calculations on top of this. So here we have got age, and then what we do, I want to do the calculation, so I can say I want to add 1 year old. So let's say print, hey, name. So I want to add this. See, I want to print my output as hey, name, you are age, years old. Next year, you will be age plus 1 years old. Okay, that's perfect. If I print it as it is, you know what will happen, right? See, hey, name, it's printing the same thing. I don't want that. I want to integrate name. So first way is what? I will do the concatenation. I will add hey, then I will say double quotes plus double quotes. Then I'll start this, then I'll end my double quotes here. I'll start plus, then I'll say plus this year's old. See, this is what will happen. But am I interested in that? No, not at all. So if I say the 33, see, it's giving me an error, cannot concatenate to an integer. So again, I have to convert this into a string and do that, which I am not interested for right now. So what is the best thing I can do here? See, here what I'll do is I'll add an F in front of this, which will create this as a formatted string. After I create this formatted string, whatever variable I want to embed, I will just encapsulate, like add them in pair of curly brace. So I add this here, I add this here. Now let's see what happens. See, simple as that. Is that you're 33 years old. Okay. Now how will I change this one? I'll just add F in front, and it works everywhere. Right? It's not only in print. It's a formatted string. So see, whatever you have a variable you want to integrate, what will you do? You will say age, just add +1 years old. After we make this change, let's execute this again. Now you can see AZ, you are 33 years old. Next year, you will be 34. So that's how we create formatted string, use the input function, and we have also covered the math functions. I will push this to the Git repo. You will find the link in the description. I hope you have liked and you're enjoying the series. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and please press that bell icon so you will be notified every time new video is out. Thank you.